From a vanishing river in Minnesota to an 11,000-year-old temple that shouldn't exist, Earth and space are full of anomalies that defy science. Here are 5 mysteries that continue to stump experts. At number 5, the waterfall that vanishes. In Minnesota, a river splits in two at a waterfall. One side flows normally, but the other pours into a massive stone hole called the Devil's Kettle. For decades, scientists have dropped dyes, GPS trackers, and ping pong balls into the hole. None of them have ever been found. Where is the water actually going? Located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park, the Brule River drops 50 feet into a pothole of ancient volcanic rock. In 2017, hydrologists measured the water flow above and below the falls, concluding the water likely rejoins the river downstream. Yet, skeptics still ask, if the water resurfaces, why has not a single tracker or dye test ever been recovered? Number 4, the 72-second alien signal. In 1977, a radio telescope picked up a powerful 72-second signal from deep space. It was so perfectly tuned to the frequency of hydrogen that a scientist circled it on a printout and wrote "Wow" in red ink. We have pointed our telescopes at the exact same spot ever since. Only silence. Who sent the message, and why did they stop? Astronomer Jerry Eamon spotted the signal code 6EQUJ5 at Ohio State's Big Ear Telescope. It matched the exact 1,420 megahertz frequency where hydrogen naturally radiates, the precise channel scientists expected aliens to use. While modern theories suggest an interstellar cloud or comet flare, the signal's origin remains one of astronomy's greatest cold cases. Number 3, the deadly dance no one could stop. In 1518, a woman in France stepped into the street and began to dance. She didn't stop. Within a month, 400 people joined her, dancing frantically until their feet bled and their hearts gave out. To this day, science cannot explain what triggered this fatal mass hysteria. Was it a mold on the bread or something far darker? It began with Frau Trophäa in Strasbourg. Baffled city leaders actually built stages and hired musicians, thinking victims needed to dance the illness away, which only caused it to spread faster. Leading theories range from ergotism, a toxic mold on rye grain causing spasms, to mass psychogenic illness triggered by extreme poverty and starvation. Number 2, the temple that rewrites history. Deep in Turkey lies a temple built over 11,000 years ago. It features massive carved stone pillars weighing up to 20 tons. But here's the problem. It was built during the Stone Age, thousands of years before humans invented farming, writing, or metal tools. How did primitive cavemen organize and carve a monument this advanced? Discovered in 1994 by Klaus Schmidt, Göbekli Tepe predates Stonehenge by 6,000 years. The complex features giant T-shaped pillars intricately carved with dangerous animals like scorpions, foxes, and lions. Strangely, around 8000 BCE, the entire site was intentionally buried under thousands of tons of dirt, preserving it like a time capsule. Why go through the effort of building it, only to bury it on purpose? And at number 1, the derelict ship with no crew. In 1872, a merchant ship was found drifting in the Atlantic. Everything was completely intact. The cargo was untouched, the crew's personal belongings were in place, and a warm meal was still on the table. But the entire crew was gone. No bodies, no signs of a struggle. What made 10 experienced sailors abandon a perfectly safe ship? When the crew of the Dei Gratia boarded the ship, they found 1,700 barrels of alcohol completely untouched, along with a 6-month supply of fresh water and food. The only thing missing was the single lifeboat. Researchers suspect Captain Benjamin Briggs feared a catastrophic explosion from leaking alcohol fumes, ordering a hasty evacuation into the open sea where the lifeboat was ultimately lost. Which of these 5 mysteries do you think has the scariest explanation? Leave your theory in the comments, subscribe for more dark science and historical case files, and I'll see you in the next one.